No, अभी yeah. आइए बैठिए. All of you train. I mean, last time I gave you some homework. Concept we are starting. क्या हुआ? All of you. Next. Now here. Yeah, yesterday, I was sitting in one of the corner of my room, okay, my house, and I was calculating that for ICC board exam, it is not just months which are remaining. We are counting the time, okay, in terms of, let us say at this moment in the month of June, okay, it is in the month of, in terms of hours, we can say. Like people are talking in terms of, sir, after 6 months we are having exam or 8 months we are having exam. We are not supposed to count the board exam in terms of months. We are going to count in terms of what in the month of June, July, August, we will count in terms of hours. But in the case of October, we will count in minutes. And then in December, we will count in seconds. So, you know, I got a split second headache over there. Yes. And it becomes really, for example, something which was out of concern. And I saw, for example, let me say, when I saw your photograph, on the screen, like children of the Icse, I should share this particular thing with you all, that some of you are not aware that the kind of exam which we are having, for example, Icse, okay, is a huge portion is, behind you. Clear? So with this particular, for example, huge portion, not only chemistry, but if you see that particular mammoth portion in physics, plus you can say, for example, in the, let us say, for example, bio, maths, and most importantly, so it was really one more important thing I just did, that is a visualize that apart from that, you have got in between hurdles to cross. That is your semester exam, monthly exam, bi-weekly exam. Some schools are conducting weekly exams of these. So many things here. So there are very important point. No jokes. I mean, all the jokes we can say apart. We have to start working, or no jokes we can say, we have to work really very hard. We have to slog like anything. Clear? Because here, you are going to actually what? Achieve your admission on the basis of this 10th standard board exam. That is actually what I say. So you have to take the things very, very strongly. Clear? On wall putting at this moment in the month of June. By August, you will have, for example, at least 4 topics lined up in each subject. Okay, 4 topic तुम्हारे line up होगा या 5 topic line है. Some students are actually what having 6 topics in coming August or September exam. And November exam or this, let us say October, you might be having, for example, n number of chapters. So if you try to, for example, pass time in this manner, yes, sir. Okay, so it gives me a kind of, for example, I mean, I'm worried about you all that the kind of, for example, we can say, for example, exercise which you're doing. Yeah. Taking the things so it's a question to ponder. Okay. And think about it. I'm not saying that you immediately go home and start studying, but you start planning out. Okay. With for example, with let us say with your parents, you can sit with them across the table, discuss out the timetable, and then you can work towards, because finally the guidance from the elders works in a much better manner. Why? Because they are much more experienced. So I think so. The best teachers will be at home, especially that you have to take the guidance from your parents as and when they're free, because they may be very, very busy, tied up with various, the business or jobs or whatever. But see to it that in the night you sit with them, share the portion with them. Okay. Likewise, for example, chalk out all the topics lined up on a big chart paper. You write down all the topics. How many times you have actually revised the topic? If it is 1, put a 1 tick. 2 times, double tick. And if you have given the test, triple tick. That way you can do it, so that you can analyze how many topics are remaining. for you to revise. Clear? And after that, definitely you can have gala time. Today we have started with a new topic, whole concept. But this topic is very short. Let's see. So let us understand. So write down. Okay, now listen. I'm just writing, and accordingly we'll try to work on this. Excellent. This you have to try before your exam. I'm really. But also, this particular part, yeah. One important thing is very, like you are actually what in the learning stage, and that is good. Yes. That you are actually what learning all these things. I'm very much proud and happy for you all that you are actually what a lively kind of entities. Yeah. So let's see. So understand this particular part of it. Yeah. Now, right now, particularly try to all of you listen. Now please pay attention. Okay, now listen. Whole concept. Okay. Now this topic is there for your coming exam, UP as well as in your state. There, so let us work on that on a serious note. Okay, now enough of for example, enjoyment. Let us come to the serious business, and that is studies only. Because you cannot actually for example, overlook this particular business, okay, for the short-term enjoyment. Let me tell you one thing. These are short-term, and you might be actually happy at this moment. But actually, this is the long-term enjoyment, basically, or contentment. Let's see, for example, basic unit of mass in chemistry is called mole. Now, what is mole basically? A mole is basically, for example, basic unit of quantity, or in for example, basic unit of mass in chemistry. But mass represents what? Quantity. Now, quantity has got three important aspects. One is, for example, the number. Now, for example, I told you last time, more quantity, more number. Now, for example, you say, sir, my school is actually very huge. Why? Because we are having 5,000 students in our school. What is it? 5,000? 5,000. This 5,000 represents quantity in terms of number. Likewise, we express in terms of mass also. Yes. What is mass? Now there are two kinds of particles in chemistry. One is what? Matter. Matter is made up of what? Then, small that we take a relative mass of those atoms, a relative mass of molecules. We are called as what? Relative atomic mass or just atomic mass and molecular mass. Now, whenever you express this mass of atoms and molecules in terms of grams, it is nothing but representing mole. There is 1 mole of carbon. The moment I say I've got 1 mole of carbon means you are having 12 grams of carbon. Means you are expressing the 12 unit, okay, in terms of grams. So the moment you said, sir, I'm having 12 grams of carbon. So in terms of chemical terms, we can say it is 1 mole of carbon. If you are saying I'm having 14 grams of nitrogen, means you are having 14 grams of nitrogen is 1 mole. But if you say I got 140 grams of nitrogen, can you tell me how many moles of nitrogen? 14 grams corresponds to 1 mole. 140 ग्राम कितने बराबर? Yeah, 10.0 in a scientific manner. Okay. Molecular mass. If I say, if I say, for example, 44 grams of carbon dioxide corresponds to 1 mole. But you say, sir, how come 44 grams is corresponding to 1 mole? 44 grams कैसे मिला है आपको? 44 grams. सुनो इधर देखो. Of carbon dioxide, Gauri is equal to 1 mole. Yes, so how 44 grams corresponds to 1 mole? Understand? Carbon का atomic mass कितना है? Oxygen का atomic mass कितना है? Express in grams. Okay. So 44 grams corresponds to 1 mole, right? But suppose if somebody says, sir, I've got only 0.1 mole of carbon dioxide formed in the reaction. So 1 mole corresponds to molecular answer because in board exam you are going to get. It's a matter of joy and pride for you as well as for your parents. Sir, my son is giving board exam. Not getting special. Let me tell you one thing. 1 mole corresponds to 44 grams of carbon. Yes, sir. Yes, 110. Listen, 110 अगर लेंगे इसका तो कितना हो जाएगा? 110. So this is expressed in terms of one mole of carbon dioxide is corresponding to 44 grams. Then अगर कोई बोलेगा sir, I have got 44 grams of carbon dioxide in this room, means chemically or in chemical terms it is 1 mole. Like for example, you go to the fruit market here, okay, and you say, for example, I want to, let us say, or let us take this directly. 1 mole corresponds to. Here's the question.
सर आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
Asking that 44 grams of carbon dioxide is it having only 1 molecule or 1 unit of carbon dioxide? No. Here 44 grams corresponds to 1 mole. Okay, that means इसमें कितने molecules carbon dioxide के होंगे in the chemical reaction? So according to the researcher Avogadro, okay, 1 mole of carbon dioxide which is equal to 44 grams is a collection of, look here, is a collection of 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules of carbon dioxide. What's the meaning of this? The meaning is, this is in terms of number, this is in terms of mass.
Yeah.
Real? तो अगर कोई बोले सर, I got 40 grams of carbon dioxide in this. इसका मतलब क्या है? 44 grams of carbon dioxide. Okay. According to the researcher, it is nothing but what 1 mole corresponds to. Now look here, listen to it carefully. Now suppose you go to the fruit market for the first time and you ask that particular fruit vendor that I want 12 oranges. He looks at your face and gives a small smile. Clear? Why? Because you are not able to address that fruit vendor and he understands that you are coming for the first time. Why? Because you have addressed that particular quantity in terms of 12 units. You could have told in a convenient manner. Yes. That is a collection of already that's over here. The collection of such a lot. कल को तुम फ्रूट मार्केट गए और बोले तुमने बोला सर ओके आई वांट 1 मोल ऑफ लेट अस से ऑरेंजेस तो आप वो ऑरेंज वाला कितना उसको तो 7 जन्म लगेगा उसको काउंट करने के पहले तो काउंट करने के पहले तो एक्वायर करने के लिए व्हाई 6.022 into 10 to the 23 is a large number. Okay, इसमें 23 zeros आएंगे इधर 20 zeros आएंगे अगर डेसिमल शिफ्ट किया आपने तो such a large number को पहले तो accumulate करना है ऑरेंज को और उसके लिए he will take a lot of time. Secondly, to give you, okay, how you give, we cannot, we can only think in terms of, imagination. There's an imagination only. Yeah, ये दे सकेगा इतना, because इतना available होगा भी नहीं. पूरा country में, पूरे world में इतना available नहीं होगा. और क्योंकि it's such a large number, ठीक है? Which is a collection of 6.6. That means, as 1 dozen is a collection of 12 oranges, 1 mole is a collection of such a large number of molecules, atoms, ions, rubber, whatever, in terms of particles. And last but not the least, is that quantity का तीसरा रूप. पहला रूप number, दूसरा रूप mass, ठीक है? और तीसरा उसका aspect है, जिन्हें रूप बोलते हैं तो aspect बोल सकते हैं, ठीक है? उसका तीसरा aspect है और उसका तीसरा पहलू बोल सकते हैं, which is nothing but what? Volume. Sir, my school is doing a very large volume. Yeah. It's spreading out from Khalgar to let us say Nerul. Why? Because we are having accommodate, let us say 10,000 students of such a large number. So in other words, to accommodate such a large number, we require large space. Space means volume. Clear? So one can say that volume occupied by any gas. Now see, this particular volume is only representing for gases. Why? This solid is occupying negligible volume. Liquids occupying the bottle of your bottle. ये जो पानी है इधर बहुत limited volume है, but the gas which is there, or the air which is in this room, is appreciable volume over here. Means what is the meaning of it over here? Means solids and liquids occupy negligible volume or very small volume compared to gases. And यही अगर gas में convert हुआ, so it will occupy the overall this whole building, we can say, and outside of course definitely, yes, because gases cannot be resisted. So now what is happening over here? When I say 1 mole of any gas, in terms of volume, now volume represents volume depends upon 2 quantities. One is temperature and other is pressure. Okay? So temperature अगर 273 रख दिया Kelvin, okay, 0 degrees Celsius, STP, and pressure is 1 bar or 1 atmosphere pressure, then definitely the volume occupied by any gas, okay, under this condition is 22.4 liters. That means 1 mole of any gas occupies 22.4 liters. If you are having 10 moles of a gas or 10 moles of gas are reacting, then definitely it goes to 20 liters. Clear? So that means there are 3 aspects over here. So write down this particular part. Okay, whole concept and solution. अरे वो I will dictate because question will dictate, right? On mole concept and stoichiometry. ये नहीं मैंने लिखा है थोड़ा introduction dictate करेंगे how the battle is won. Stoichiometry means quantitative chemistry. Calculation based on chemical chemistry. Right now, mole concept and stoichiometry. Two parts of this topic. एक stoichiometry का part है part B, part A mole concept. Okay, right now. Mole concept and stoichiometry. Introduction. Yes. Mole is a basic unit. Introduction to the type. All of you will write. Bilal. It is a basic unit of mass. Point number one. It is a basic point wise It is a basic unit of mass. Basic unit of mass in chemistry. Mass in chemistry. In the bracket mass के ये bracket में डाल के quantity लिखो. ठीक है? Quantity. Basic unit of quantity in chemistry. Point number two. Quantity can be expressed in three ways. Quantity of a substance can be expressed in three ways. Thoda introduction लिख दीजिए because half of the battle will be won or is won in fact if you read. ये chapter में introduction बहुत important. Quantity of a substance. Quantity of a substance can be represented in three ways. First, लिखो इधर लिखा होता है क्या लिखा आपने quantity of substance can be represented in three ways. One is volume. पहले volume लिखिए. Volume लिखो. Second is mass.
Third is number.
And third is number. Okay. Third is number. Ligo. Third is number. First is volume. Second is number. And third is a second mass. And third. Okay. Now write down. First, 1 mole of any gas. Third is mass. Second.
Yes, sir.
Third is number.
Yes,
Third is number. Then you write first. 1 mole of any gas.
Third point.
Next point. Next point. Next point. 1 mole of any gas at 273 Kelvin. At 273 Kelvin. At 2, Arey Baba, concentration is important. Right now, 273 Kelvin and 1 atmospheric pressure. 1 atmospheric pressure occupies 22.4 liters. Occupies 22.4 liters.
Yes.
Condition of 273 Kelvin. This condition of 273 Kelvin and 1 atmospheric pressure.
Sir, repeat.
This condition of 273 Kelvin and 1 atmospheric pressure is called NTP. NTP that is normal temperature and pressure, or STP, yes, standard temperature and pressure. Normal temperature and pressure, and STP, standard temperature and pressure. STP or NTP, one is the same. Okay.
Sir, S here.
S is standard.
Yes.
Then you write
Yes.
1 mole. Next point. 1 mole of any substance. When 1 mole of any substance is equal to 1 mole of any substance is equal to atomic mass of a substance expressed in grams.
What's an atomic?
Atomic mass, 1 mole of any substance is equal to atomic mass expressed in grams. Atomic mass expressed in grams and molecular mass expressed in grams. लिखा आपने? Molecular mass expressed in grams. For example, लिखिए molecular mass expressed in grams. नीचे for example,
Yes.
1 mole of carbon. Now 1 mole of carbon is equal to, yeah, listen. Yeah, some of you will be going out of the class. Yeah, right. 1 mole of carbon is equal to 12 grams of carbon. देखो, 1 mole of carbon is equal to 12 grams of carbon. Similarly, that's why you write similarly.
Yes.
Similarity chapter is there, no? Geometry. Similarly, 1 mole of nitrogen atom. Yes. Similarly, 1 mole of nitrogen is equal to 14 grams. 1 mole of hydrogen is equal to 1 gram. 1 mole of nitrogen is equal to 14 grams.
1 mole of hydrogen.
1 mole of hydrogen is equal to 1 gram.
1 छोटा.
1 mole of oxygen is equal to 16 grams. 1 mole of oxygen atoms, of course. And likewise, 1 mole of carbon dioxide and 1 mole of carbon dioxide molecules
44 grams.
is equal to 44 grams. Below that, you write 1 mole of water is equal to 18 grams. Okay. 1 mole of sulfuric acid is equal to 1 mole of carbon dioxide is equal to 44 grams. I'll repeat, nothing to it. 1 mole of carbon dioxide is 44 grams. 1 mole of water is equal to 18 grams. And 1 mole of sulfuric acid is equal to 98 grams. Sulfuric acid.
How much?
98. 1 mole of sulfuric acid is 98 grams. Below that, you write 1 mole. Next one, the third aspect. 1 mole of any substance.
Yes.
1 mole. Next line. 1 mole of any substance. 1 mole of any substance is a collection of 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23. 10 raised to the power 23 particles. The particles may be लिखा आपने? Particles may be, yeah, particles may be atoms. Particles may be, अभी इधर particles कोई भी हो सकते हैं. Maybe atoms, ions, molecules. देखो, atoms, ions, ions, molecules, electrons, protons, etc. आगे कोई भी अपनी, ठीक है? अब यहाँ पे, ठीक है? Below that you write You know that? Next line you write. Thus one mole. Thus one mole. Thus pH less. One mole can be related. One mole. Thus one mole can be related.
So you told 1 mole of
a substance. Okay, 1 mole of a substance. Substance of 1 mole. 1 mole can be related as follows. One mole लिखो और इसको पूरा लिखना याद 1 mole atomic mass in grams is relative. Right now. This said. This is a key formula. ठीक है तो यहाँ पे आपको याद रखना ये फॉर्मूला पूरा चैप्टर में हम लोग यूटिलाइज करेंगे ठीक है तो ये कन्वर्शन है like a permutation combination of this formula can be applied for any kind of sum. Okay, so let us understand some fill in the blanks question before we start. इसके पहले एक कॉन्सेप्ट ये लॉस के पहले हम लोग को ये पहले पूरा पक्का करना. So I'll give you 5 fill in the blanks question. You will try to fill up and accordingly we'll try to see. Okay, right now. Okay, ये हो गया कि नहीं? दिखा सकते हैं? चलो ठीक है इसको ऐसे रखते हैं. Start writing this clear.
Sir,
नहीं टेस्ट नहीं अभी क्लास में तुमको लिखना है इसको. हाँ क्वेश्चन लिखना है.
question तो सर.
Yes. बिना क्वेश्चन के नहीं चलेगा.
तो एग्जाम में तो वैसे ही करते हैं.
ये तो क्वेश्चन है. All of you think over. All of you start writing this. Fill in the blanks question, and then we'll give 5 more questions, totally 10. You know, for example, questions will be given. So let's see. Atmachintan uske baad.
Then what does this mean? So now we have to last.
Can we have silence? Yeah, all of you. Let us. Now. Now let us see. Let us do. I'll give you one example over here because it might be a little bit, you know, for example, off track over here. Now I would like to tell you one thing. Gauri ji, idhar dekh. यहाँ पे देख. रोहित, इधर देख. आप पीछे तो बैठे, आगे आ जाइए. Yeah, no. Now, how do you okay, relax. One mole of. See this question. I'll just try to give you 1 mole of hydrogen atoms
1 gram.
is equal to
1 gram of H.
Yes, this is very simple. Is equal to how many atoms of hydrogen?
Sir, 6.0
Now all of you start working on these questions. Let us see. Let us see. Hey, don't tell the answer. Let me explain your books. All of you. Now let's come to
the answers,
yeah. Start working. Bas. Sir, all those questions are given. Take over. Carbon atomic mass well. That's what this is the test for you all. Okay, let us see. All of you, any question ऊपर दिए है, check करो and start writing these answers. Let me see how many are getting fully right. Okay, so that क्या होगा? The confidence level will be very high for the coming board exam. Plus, you know, for example, the UP exams plus your school exam. ठीक है, पूरा सब जगह आपको ये confidence मिलेगा. स्नेहल हो गया आपका? सोफी हो गया कि नहीं आपको? हो गया ना? गुड. अर्चित, रणवीर, think over it. क्या बोल सकते हैं?
Sir, bus I was talking some what start.
Start. Now, let us see, and then you will exchange your books, and then you will correct your book, and you will correct your partners. Okay, so that they will justify the correction, because they will try to see to it that the minutest mistake you are committing here in that question will be rectified. मैं आंसर इधर दूंगा तो उसको आपको चेक करना. Last minute.
hydrochloric acid का exam 18G 18G HCl का 70
KL का 35.5.
अरे sorry sir 32
पूछा या review. 3 minutes for you to complete this. पहले complete तो करो, discuss करो. What answer लिखा है? You think over it, contemplate. If you finish, then you exchange your books. Exchange कर लिया आपने? इधर क्या? ये book किसका है? हमारा book किसका है? Yeah, exchange your books. Now, listen, anybody is running kind of workers, seamless now. Work with now, सुनो, camera is on. कैमरा इधर से सब दिख रहा है, ठीक है? now सुनो, पहले आत्मचिंतन के पहले ये चिंतन करो. आत्मचिंतन करेंगे, लेकिन after doing this, okay? Now exchange your books, all of you. Exchange your books, all of you. Exchange किया. Second one. Now I'm giving you the answer. Accordingly, very silently you listen. Okay, now listen. I'm giving the answer. Boys, 1, 2, 3. You will be going out. Yeah. Why? Because we require concept. I require concept. I've been gifted, and I can overcome any kind of, for example, disturbance. The gifted part is there in me that I can handle everything. In spite of this kind of, for example, commotion. Okay? So easily, I'm not actually worried about all these things. Why? Because finally you will be on the receiving end. Clear? The result milega. So you should not be in the receiving end. Okay, now look here. Understand this part. Okay, so many things are at stake. Now, first is already I've given you the answer. Second is 1 mole of hydrogen molecules. The answer to know. Or उसमें answer okay is yeah. It's equal to how many atoms of hydrogen?
6.02 to 10 to the power 23.
अगर 6 लिखना होगा 6 wrong हो जाएगा 12 point यानी इसको multiply करने की जरूरत है because now just I'm showing you that you can multiply. You are master in mathematics, all of you. Okay, you are having a mastery. And let us see liters of hydrogen gas. This is one now let us see 1 mole carbon dioxide. Okay, 440 grams of carbon dioxide. Now this is exchange of hopes and finally your partner is checking your okay. See you that is what it is.
Yes,
That's positive of carbon dioxide. 10 into 6.0. You can directly 6.0. Yeah, both of you. बहुत कुछ पूछ लिया देख लिया अभी तक पूछना बंद करना ठीक है अभी सिर्फ सुनना इधर और देखना ऑल ऑफ यू डैश एटम्स ऑफ कार्बन अब कितने एटम्स एक मॉलिक्यूल में एक कार्बन एटम है इतने मॉलिक्यूल्स में कितने कार्बन एटम है
6.0 to 10 to the power 23.
You 3 by 11.
10 raised to 24. Why? Because 10 times इसका है इसका कितना है डबल हो जाएगा बिकॉज ऑक्सीजन में एक मॉलिक्यूल में एक कार्बन है 2 ऑक्सीजन उसमें 10 raised to 24. Sit down, relax. अभी कंप्लीट तो करें फिर आपको now next one. रणवीर क्या आंसर लिखा है आपने इसका क्या आंसर लिखा है Yes, absolutely right. Ranveer has given the right answer. So now next one. 0.5 mole of sulfuric acid. Now 1 mole of sulfuric acid is 98 grams. So उसका आधा मोल हो गया है. कितना देगा? How many atoms of hydrogen will be there?
6.02.
Stand and do the homework for this. Okay, that's all which come over you. Thank you very much. Next time homework बाद में next week you have to do
Give me the most valuable. Jesus.
इतना chaotic class में जिंदगी में नहीं देखा है।
इधर तो हम जानवर में बन
ऐसा लगता है उसके shoulder
इधर तो हम जानवर बन चुके हैं